Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Laser Show tonight. Joe, how is your weather up there?
Weather's not bad at all. A little chilly, a little rainy, but
Right. Yeah. We're going to be in a nice spell right now in the 60s and 70s for a few days.
holy
So,
shit.
oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm due for it. The trees are budding out and everything. They're already finding mushrooms around here, morel mushrooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a big
So I
thing
got
out here too, man.
I
People like
I
that
got to
shit.
get out and do some mushroom hunting. I've been craving morel mushrooms, but yeah, everything's going good and stuff. Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother? But yeah, we're motivating along tonight.
Yeah,
I know Joe's got a project going over there,
it just
and we'll be
finished.
discussing it. I'm doing a 13-inch by 13-inch tile it's a gray tile that I painted yellow with Rust-Oleum yellow paint. So this will be for our food bus out there that it's doing. But that's a 13-inch by 13-inch to give you rough ideas on the size.
Yeah.
So we'll keep check on it. And this is where, when you're doing big projects and stuff and mess with it, it said it was going to be a hour and 6 minute run. Right now, it's already 5 minutes over the hour and 6 minutes. So a lot of times you can't pay attention. You get an estimate on that time run. So Joe's doing some testing on acrylic tonight. Uh-oh. He's shaking his head. It didn't do what the test results we were wondering about.
Well, I mean, it did, but it didn't. Like, so,
Okay.
like I said, to me, it looked like it just took the paint off. Okay, trying to get damn
Oh,
lights.
right. Now turn it around on the back side. Okay. Now the backside should be a little rough on the backside if it actually lasered.
I mean, it is rough, but it's not.
You're not going to get a deep engrave in it.
Yeah. Like, I wonder what would happen if I took like some rubbing alcohol and wiped the paint off. You know what I mean?
Wipe it off and see, because that's what you got to do. See if you can wipe off, because he used chalk paint
Yep, I did.
and stuff. So
Let's see.
we're doing a lot of testing. And tonight, as soon as this gets done lasering, I've got a little piece of black acrylic, probably about 3 mil thick, that they say a 5 watt laser can cut. So I'm going to try it in my 5.5 watt laser here to see if it'll cut. That's what all these places say.
I
I
don't know
mean,
where my good rag went, but that's okay.
yeah.
All
And
right.
you're going to see a video me and Joe was discussing. I told him a YouTube channel that I found out about. Guy says he can engrave on stainless steel with a 5.5 watt laser without using any type of marking on it. And he pulls out a piece of wood and laser engraves it. No problem. Pulls out one of these stainless steel dog tags like I've got, lays it down with no black surface on it or nothing, and lasers 2 cross wrenches on it.
I think
Perfectly
he's full
black.
of shit.
And that's full of shit because you have to have a surface covering on it to laser engrave on stainless steel with a 5 watt laser. Now you get into the IRs and the 20-watt lasers, you can actually laser into it.
All right.
But yeah, but
Try to get some of this cleaned off. You can see my camera shaking like
see
that.
if what we can see on it. There's
I'm
mine
trying
still
to-
going.
I'm trying to clean around my test just so you can kind of see the difference. Feels like I melted a little bit of it at one point. All right. Go big or go home, you know.
Right. Now while he was lasering it, he was hearing it crack and snap
Oh
and
yeah.
crackle and pop. So we was quite curious to see if it cracked it or fracked it or chipped it.
It did.
Did it?
A little like on the inside though. So this is like 1/8 inch
Right.
thick. And so
Yeah.
it does have a different look to it. What up, Josh? So I gotta clean it better, but
Right.
you guys can see. So it
Yeah,
did
it gave it a frosted appearance.
it did give it a little frost. You can see the bottom where I was at like 400 speed, where
Yeah.
it melted the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So it's
Hey,
not
Joshua.
horrible.
Joshua
I can-
says winter is coming in Florida.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well,
But I will
spring is
say-
popping up here.
All the text on here, I did do those. I did do that at 2000 speed at 80%. And yeah, I know you can see it better where I'm with light
Right.
behind it.
I know that. But yeah.
But- so that didn't come out bad. I can tell you 400 speed at 100, like where my thumb is right now.
Yeah.
The very last one is indented and melted.
Right.
So, yeah, you could definitely do it and give it a frosted look.
Right. Now, on that piece of acrylic tested, your next test will be putting a piece of black paper under it
Yeah,
to see what the effect is.
because
'Cause
I can
they
tell you
say-
the paint is messy.
Yeah. Because they say that hell, you may even try some of your titanium dioxide on it.
Interesting.
So,
So, I'm not completely disgusted by the outcome. I'm not doing cartwheels over the outcome. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with it.
right. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do with them. Like, let's see here. Where did it go? Here it is. He's using acrylic that's
Yep.
that thick, right?
Yep.
This was done with acrylic paint that I painted on it
Okay.
and stuff. And you can see,
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, on my microphone there. You
I
can
wonder
see
what
it.
that would look like if you put a light behind it. You know
Ah.
what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I know what happens when you put a light underneath it.
Yeah. That's kind of where I was going with it.
No, I don't want strobe light. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Now, if you put it behind it, you can't see nothing.
Oh, yeah.
You put it underneath.
And you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you buy those black deals with the LEDs in them,
Yep.
and you cut your laser things out and set them in between, and then you can bring them up and they light up. They make perfect night lights.
Yeah. I wonder I wonder how it would turn out, and I'll have to try it, you know me. If you did that like with a picture frame and then put those fairy lights, because those are really tiny, and I have a whole box of them. If you strung the fairy lights along the inside of the frame, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
so I don't
it
know.
had to be exactly on the edge,
Yeah. Yep.
not in front of it, not behind it, right on the edge of it.
Leave black paint on the back.
Yeah, you can leave black paint on the
Yeah.
back and it'll show through too.
Yeah, I just like I said, I don't know how I feel about this. But the only problem with that is I almost feel like you'd have to have, because what I found when I did my test tonight is that it literally is taking the paint off completely wherever
Right.
it lasers. So I would feel that you would still need that black wow, I can't talk today. Black background once your project is finished. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know. Be something to play around with.
Right. It would be. I mean, there's so much with the laser business and different products and stuff. I mean, it's amazing out there what everybody is coming up with
Well, let me see. Here.
and stuff to laser on. I mean, you can almost look at anything.
Yeah,
Now, I'll tell you,
I'm trying to play with my
like
flashlight.
these little plastic containers,
Yeah,
do not laser them.
it'll probably melt.
They have a deadly chemical
Oh, that too.
that will get you.
Nah,
Unless
I'm
you
gonna
got
miss.
a real airtight system, I would not laser on any of that.
Well, I will tell you, just doing what I did tonight, I can smell it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Pumping
I've
it
got
out.
it vented, so and it
Right.
you still get a little bit of a smell. Not bad. Like my wife's not gonna
Oh,
kill me.
wait until you do leather.
Oh, it's coming. I've been
Oh
asked
my
about it.
God.
I've got people hounding me about leather.
Leather patches.
Yep. So
That's my next project to order too.
that will be the death of me. 'Cause that will be the one that my wife is like, nope.
No, that's when what size of hose do you have coming out the window?
Mhm.
3 inch?
Yeah.
Not a 4 inch dryer hose.
I'm a guy. I don't know how to measure. Any woman can tell you that.
Okay.
Um.
The hose
I
that
don't
goes
know.
on the back of your dryer, that's a 4 inch hose.
Oh, it's smaller than that.
Okay. There's where you're going to run into an issue.
Because my
What I
hose
did,
isn't 4 inches. Sorry, I had to say it. It
I
was
know
there.
it was coming. I
You
fell right
can't
into
say
that
things
one.
like that in front of me without me having something funny to say.
Right. No, you got a little bitty fan in there pushing it out.
I thought you were going to tell me I have a little bitty hose.
Yeah, you got a little bitty hose. What your wife told me, but anyway.
Exactly.
But no, what you need to do is on your enclosure, you've got an adapt. It's got a plastic piece that you put your hose on.
Yep.
Right. You get an adapter, and you can go to Lowe's, Home Depot, any of those places, right? And get a plastic one that converts it from 3 to 4 inch.
Just get a bigger hose.
Then you get a bigger hose, but then you turn around and order. Let me show you.
Please don't show me your hose.
That
What
right
in
there.
the fuck is that?
That is a 4 inch air diverter from Beaver.
Okay.
$30 on Temu, right?
Damn.
I don't even have an
Huh.
enclosure on my laser. I can turn it on. It has adjustable speed,
Okay.
right? I can put that thing on full blast and I can't smell anything 2 foot away. It pulls
Wow.
all of it down through there.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. And I just got it vented out the window,
Yeah.
two
Well,
foot
my
away
wife.
from it.
Now, see, that would be something my wife would be like, yeah, please buy it. Buy 2 of them. You know?
You're right. But
Hmm.
yeah, different projects put out different odors. Wait
Oh,
until
yeah.
you get into laser engraving or cutting wood.
I've done that.
Different wood
Yeah.
has different smells,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you can get some wood, think it's an old barn wood or old. Well, perfect example is these boards that came out of the inside of the telephone pole.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you got to remember telephone poles are soaked in creosote,
Yeah.
so it goes through, but it doesn't darken on the inside, right?
Yeah.
But you can still smell it through the wood. When
Huh.
it lasers, it lets you know it's lasering. Yeah, it's got a quite the deal on it. But the older wood does some amazing work,
Yeah. Wow.
you know.
Let's see. Do I have
That's
a
what I
washer
mean
around here?
about that stuff. But yeah, there's different projects for it. Okay, let's
You know
get
what? I'm going to try something. I'll be right back.
okay. Get that out of the way and pull my camera up. That got done. So we will see what it looks like. Oh, that thing's heavy.
Okay. Oh, that's cool as shit.
And that is a 13 by 13-inch floor tile,
Nice.
ceramic floor tile, painted with yellow Rust-Oleum paint.
Hmm.
Now, what's even funnier, this yellow paint that's on here was painted over a year ago.
Oh, wow.
I've had it sitting on this tile, sitting back, thinking of something I wanted to do on it.
So now I'm curious about something.
What are you curious about?
Hmm.
Uh-oh, he's got his titanium dioxide out.
Yep. And my smaller than 4-inch hose.
Now, are you curious to see if it's going to laser it black?
Yep.
Okay, you're on the same page.
Yep.
Now let's see here what I'm going to do. Well, he's doing that.
We're doing experiments tonight.
Hey, it's experimental night here.
That's right.
And we always decide that at the very last minute.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I was sitting there driving home from work because I now have like a 40-minute drive
Uh-huh.
to and from work. And I was like thinking about it, and I'm like, shit, I never did do that test with the black chalk paint. And I'm like, damn it. So I'm like, all right, we're going to do that. So I got home, haven't even eaten yet. I just got home and started painting shit on. I was like, all right, let's test this. But I wonder what the titanium dioxide would do, you know?
It might.
So obviously I would have to laser the dioxide side.
Yes.
Dioxide side, yeah. Of course,
All
I have a
right.
bigger brush and it won't fit in the. I can't fit my brush in the jar.
There you are. Okay.
Oop, shit.
Now I gotta peel off the plastic.
Oh, I will tell you, this does not do well on acrylic. Bad move. So I will show you what happens when you try to paint it onto acrylic. All it does. Oh, there it goes.
You let it kind of dry and then cover it
You're gonna
again.
have to do a couple. I'm just
Yep,
doing this just to show you guys.
you're right.
But it's almost like, and I
Yeah.
bet you.
Don't touch it and pull it off. That's what left that spot on there.
Am I touching it? I bet you it's got a lot to do with the rubbing alcohol.
Right. Okay, folks. I have got this little piece of black acrylic. Now, they say a 5-watt laser can cut through this. So we're going to see.
Do it. Melt it.
If it does, I know something I'm going to order. Some
Yeah,
different
so
colored acrylic.
I just covered this, and you can see where it's starting to like run away.
Separate.
Yep. So that was garbage.
Right.
Damn it.
Okay, let's save that.
Now I gotta go get another brush.
Save as. Okay, already got it. There we go. Yes. Okay, get that off. And we're going to do a little bitty square.
Man, I gotta clean this area up. Such a slob. So maybe this time I'm gonna try to use the black chalk paint, right? And I'm actually going to laser that side.
Right. Yeah, it's a test night. We'll just be testing
That's
stuff
right.
and try this out. Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if I can nail down this acrylic, look out.
Right. I know what you mean. I'm on the same ball game.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, grab it. There we go. Now I can make that into a line. I don't want fill, I want line. There we go. Now let's see where you're at if we're close.
So I almost feel like I should wipe off the rest of this.
No, I ain't.
Look at us being all creative tonight.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to try it at 600 speed at 100% power. And I'm going to do 4 passes over it. Okay?
I dare you.
See what it does. And I better make sure my air is on because it's going to stink. Okay, here we go. I better go 4 more.
I'm debating whether I should do a test or if I should pick a good square on here and try it at that. You know what? 28 and 70. Okay. All right.
Ooh. I'll go again. I think I got it.
Really? Already? Damn.
I did 8 passes and I'm seeing the light. Yeah, it's going through it.
Really?
Next thing is I want to see how good a clean cut it does.
Oh, I bet it's going to be nice. You would think.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah?
Looky.
What you got? Wow. That's 8 passes at what?
I did. If I'd slow that down to 400, but I didn't really have to. But at 600 in 10 passes, it did a perfectly clean cut on black acrylic.
Hmm.
So they're not lying about 5-watt lasers cutting colored acrylics.
Hmm.
And
I
as
wonder,
you can
I wonder
see,
if you could do it with clear. Probably not.
no, because see, it's black all the way through.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I'll let that dry for a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's nice and smooth too. Oh, there's no,
No.
on your cutting boards and stuff, you get that little cut ridge.
Yeah.
It's nice and smooth.
Really nice.
Oh, that is awesome. Yep, that's on the next order form.
Okay. Oh, I'll be on Amazon tonight.
Yep. Get you
Now,
get
how
you the
could you?
assorted pack that has multicolors
Yeah.
in it and try them. There's some
Now,
colors that it
now the
won't do.
cool thing would be is if you can put your design on that. You know what I mean? Let's just say a black one.
Right.
If I was to get that and do like a Dark Realm logo or anything, any kind of saying, and then you can cut yourself out keychains or whatever.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's
Hmm.
going to be a great test. But yeah, you're
Because you
soon
know
going
what
to
would be
see
really
that.
cool
What's that?
is, and I'm thinking more for decoration. I shouldn't say it on here because someone's gonna steal it. No, an acrylic Ouija board.
Hey, I've never seen one.
I've seen epoxy resin ones, which I still got to do that test. Do I have any? Damn it! I just want to burn something up.
I know. And so far he does the resin, and we've had this show going for a while. He is
Yep.
not lasered on his resin.
Nope. And I
And we
got the little
found out
skull
it can
somewhere.
be done.
It can be. I did. I did read that it does put out some pretty nasty fumes. So, be cautious.
Make sure your air
before
vent's going good.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, damn, I almost grabbed a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
damn, I've even got a bigger piece of black acrylic, but that's my
cool.
no, that's my measurement tool
Oh.
for my atom stacks. That's what they come with.
Oh, yeah. Hurry up and dry, damn it.
Oh, but yeah,
Ooh.
that amazes me right there.
I will
That
tell you that the titanium dioxide does not dry quickly on acrylic. I
really.
mean, you can see it looks like shit.
Now that's the one with the glue and everything in it, right?
Yep. But I'm telling you, I think the rubbing alcohol is playing a big factor in that because it's kind of separating space, like spots
Yeah.
on here.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. So my black chalk paint is almost
All right.
dry.
That's all right. Hey,
So I will
that'll
do that
work.
next. I will actually laser
Right.
something. What should I laser? Let's see.
And anybody out there doing lasering, if you've got a Joann's store around you anywhere, these little boxes like that
Oh, yeah.
were on sale for 50 cents a piece.
Huh.
They're going out of business.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're going to online sales only.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, a hair dryer works good on it, Dustin.
Yeah.
It does. But yeah. But what gets me is on the different types of basswood,
Yeah.
right? I can take these little wooden dog tags are made out of basswood, and I can laser on them perfectly black,
Hmm.
right? These ones Tammy bought me, that's as dark as I can get it.
Oh, wow.
And it is a tannish brown. The only way I can get it darker is to put borax and water on it and let
Yeah.
it dry and then laser it in it. But it's the different types of basswood that gives out different things.
Yep.
Like my big sheets, if you look at the edge of it when it cut it, it was brown. It
It
wasn't
browned it.
black.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, the same thing did it on the little stands.
Yep.
And these things worked out fantastic.
They did. You know what? People liked that. They thought that was really cute.
Well, what I like about it is, say I'm making a project like this, where it sets on the stand,
Uh-huh.
right? Most projects you got to put in a box and everything. What I like about this is I can take this apart, lay it in there, flat down, and put it in one of them little bitty padded envelopes that
Yeah.
you send a letter in. Because that's the whole thing right there. Not even a 1/4 inch thick. So that works good. You just tell them, slide that in the slot, push it back, set it up, and in 10 seconds, you got your little sign set up where
Yeah.
you want it. And the nice thing about that project is if you have bigger items you're making, like 6x6 tiles, that'll
Yeah.
hold a 4x4 tile with no problem.
Hmm.
They will actually hold a 6x6, but I prefer a bigger back on it.
Yeah.
You can enlarge that deal that I sent you and sent Dustin, all those, you can enlarge that any size you need it to be. So,
Let's go.
so Dustin, is that laser working good for you? The
Yeah.
new module head? I
I'm
haven't
liking
heard
that.
from you. Let's see.
28.
What
I don't
else?
like that design. Trying to find something just simple to test, you know? But I want something that you'd be able to see.
And I know next week I wasn't prepared. This week I've been busy now that I got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old in the house. I've had my hands full.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, that was an unexpected deal that happened.
Huh.
So, anyway, but next week we're going to be discussing QR codes
Ooh.
and what to make them on and everything.
Maybe the inside of a
Especially,
candle lid.
yeah, especially when I get these metal business cards in. Show them
Yeah.
how to make your business and do a QR code that people can snap a picture of. And they have all your information, where to get a hold of you, what
Yep.
products, and different things.
Let's see what we're doing here. It's not bad. Let's try that.
And I'm working on a different store site for my stuff and everything. I found a real good place to put it on. So as soon as I get it all set up on there, I'll tell everybody where to go and how they can set theirs up. Because says it down here. Nope, it ain't down there. It's down here. I know I saved it.
You know what's funny? Is
What's
it's
that?
not doing anything to the painted side.
Oh, really?
Yep. Oh wait, maybe. Maybe I can't tell.
Yeah, because what we're doing, folks, is comparing acrylic to picture glass frames.
Yep.
We know what works on picture glass frames. Acrylic is a clear poly plastic type deal, but it's still clear. So the blue diode laser should go through it and on the back side.
The 5 and 10 watt are both working.
Oh,
Awesome.
he got
Air
his
assist.
10 watt in
Nice.
too. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, the new 5 watt head he got worked out real good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know that. He brought it over. We hooked it up and checked it all out
Yeah.
and stuff. But I thought he'd already got his 10 watt. I wasn't for sure. So he'll be working hard now and
Yeah.
everything. Got 2 of them where he can have 2 lasers going at once.
Nice. If I can
So,
ever get my shit cleaned up over here, I could probably do that.
oh, you could do that. Well, right now I'm set up. I can get 2 lasers going. I can get my big Sculpin down here at the bottom, and right above it, I have the Atom Stack 5 watt setting up there and stuff. I had them both running the other day
Yeah.
and stuff, trying to make sure my little ones are doing the job they're supposed to. Cleaned them all up, did a thorough cleaning on them, checked the lens and everything. And
Dustin, that's a pretty damn good picture. Hold on. I got to share this one.
okay, what did he
You
do?
ready, folks?
Yeah, let's see.
And this
Dustin
was
sent-
done, and this is done with a 10 watt.
Yeah,
I like it.
Oh my God.
Very nice.
Dustin, that turned out awesome.
Yeah, it did.
Now you did that on glass with the chalk paint behind. That there will be a money making business for you
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
That is.
You do photos like that. Imagine what you could do. People get a copy of their, well, you did your wedding
Yeah.
photo
Yeah.
and stuff and do them like that. Oh man, the price you could charge.
Oh, that is. Yeah.
Because you look
And
at what a professional photographer charges just to snap their picture.
yeah, because my wife tried to talk me into doing that.
You're looking at, let's see, that's an 8x10.
Yeah.
About how long did it take you to do, Dustin? That'll be my next question. That's all right, Dustin. But I'll tell you, as good as that turned out,
Yeah. That's.
you could not touch that picture like that for under $200.
Oh. How much?
200, easy.
4 hours. Holy shit.
4 hours, $50 an hour.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, what would a professional photographer charge you? And I'm talking professional, charge you to take one picture of you guys
Yeah.
dressed up like that. You're looking at 175 to $250 or more.
True. Yeah.
This will last forever. A photo doesn't.
Yeah. That's damn. Very good job, Dustin.
You could
Very
sell
good
those
job.
at $200 all day long. You go to an event and you set that up, I will be shocked if you don't get 5 orders immediately for them.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, now you
Oh.
both got me really hunkering down. I've got to
See,
get.
that's one thing I have not learned how to do yet is photos. So I'm glad Dustin's learning how to do that, and it's
Yeah,
turning
we
out
may have to.
damn good.
We may dedicate a show and get Dustin on here and have him tell us how he's doing that.
Dustin, show me.
So, yeah, we'll get him on here on a show and let him go through the process of it and everything. Because
Oh,
I've
yeah.
showed you guys a lot of stuff. We share a lot of stuff between us and
Sharing
everything.
is caring.
That's it. But yeah, man, that turned out
That's
totally awesome.
dude. Thanks, Dustin, because now I'm not going to sleep tonight because now my brain is going. Yeah, I just that's one thing that I have not tackled yet or even tried to is
Yeah.
doing a photo. If I can learn how to do that, shit, watch out.
I know. All I've done is the photos like that on tiles. I haven't got into the glass.
Shit, I
part
haven't
yet.
even done a photo on a tile yet.
I did
I
the
have-
3 of you, the 3 J's.
Well, I know, but I have not messed with. I have not. What's up, Dave?
Hey, Dave.
I have not messed with like photos yet, and I want
Right.
to because, dude, once I get that down, yeah, like you said, I mean,
Oh, I
there's
know.
so much you can
Once
do,
you
and
get
I mean,
photos
and I've
down,
seen them. I've seen them online, like on Etsy and shit, and man, some of those are just badass.
yeah.
Some of them are like, oh, Joe probably did that, but some of them are just, man, they're beautiful. Like they come out so perfect.
Well, what I'm wanting, the next step I'm wanting to get into is either 10 or 20 watt, because I want to get into the 3D engraving.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And everything, where it pops and it's dark and it's
Oh,
light
yeah.
and just shaded like crazy.
Oh, I'll tell
You
you
know.
what. That's what's up, Jason? What's up? There's the boss
Hey,
man.
Jason. Hey, bring that picture back up. I want to show Jason.
Shit. Okay. Let me find
This is the next project for Joe, since he's got a 10-watt laser to learn.
Let me get in there.
A friend of ours, Dustin, and Jason, you've probably seen him on the show with us before and stuff, just got him a 10-watt laser. And we're going to show you what he did.
Yeah, it actually
Check
and that's
that
on
out.
glass. That is
That's
on
on
glass.
glass.
Uh-oh.
That turned out just like a black and white picture. Beautiful. I mean, that one,
That's
yeah,
good. I'd like that.
kudos to Dustin.
Yes.
He did a fantastic job. Yeah. Jason, isn't that amazing? That was done with a 10-watt laser. Black chalk paint on a glass frame.
And okay, and Dustin, you left the black paint on the back, correct?
Yeah.
I thought he did, but I just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
he did.
No, that's damn.
Yeah, that is. I mean, kudos, hats off to you.
Hell yeah, man, dude, and especially because I mean, Dustin's a beginner like me, so
But
damn
he's
good
picking it
job.
up real quick.
Damn good job.
He's a disabled veteran and everything.
That means I need to step
learning.
my game up. Damn you,
Yeah.
Dustin.
Well,
No,
But like I said, you
that
go
is
to an
awesome.
event, go to an event and show that.
Oh man,
You
people
could
will
take
be like,
custom orders.
"Hey, yeah,
You'd be taking them all day long. You would eventually end up buying you 3 or 4 10-watt lasers to keep up with the business.
don't tempt me with a good time.
Hey, you know,
I may be
everybody.
divorced, but at least I'll have 3 or 4 10-watt lasers."
How many lasered pictures like that are in households across America right now? Very few.
Here, you know what? Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay,
Let's-
you gonna look up on Etsy?
I am. I'm going to look up on Etsy just to get an
Okay.
idea of what some of these photos, laser
It's a
engraved
new
photos.
niche.
Yeah.
That's a new niche coming out. And just think, you could hook up with some of these professional photographers that do stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Verified.
It's endless.
Device. What the?
Hey, if you was in Vegas,
Oh,
I'd go to the Elvis wedding chapel thing and say, you want your wedding photo done on glass?
Yeah. Okay, these people
I'd make
are
more
just-
money than the Elvis impersonator.
These people are selling themselves short on Etsy.
What are they selling them for?
I mean, depends. Let's see.
But compare them to what
da-da-da-da-da.
Dustin just made.
Yeah, I'm trying to narrow it down to like glass. Because I'm finding glass, wood, like the glass cubes.
Yeah. A glass photo, 8 by 10
Glasses.
photo.
Oh, that's just a frame, you cheap ass. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you right now. Like, wow. 4K HD photo glass. That can't. No, that's no.
That's photo. That's a printed on glass.
3D crystal photo iceberg. Okay, so that's laser engraved into the middle,
Right.
right? So it's not on the back or anything.
Right.
That's cool as shit. And that's $75.
For how big?
4 inches. No.
Yeah.
Personalized custom glass laser etched engraved photo picture image. Blah blah blah. It doesn't tell me how big it is. I want to know the size. Oh, size. Select an option. All right. 5-inch with free base. $75 to $105. 5-inch with wood base. $105 to $135. A 6-inch with free base. I don't know what that means. $112 to $142. 6-inch with a wood base, 142 to 172. I mean, if you did 7 1/4, now why are you gonna go with a weird ass measurement like that? You're selling 5-inch, you're selling 6-inch, and then you're gonna go to 7 1/4.
Right.
You don't math very good. That's all I'm gonna say. But with the wood base, high end, right? 7 1/4, $180 to $210.
Yeah.
And they look, I mean, don't get me wrong, they look, I mean, it's nice. But I don't know how they do the middle thing, but that's kind of cool. 7 1/4. Jesus. Yeah, see, a lot of these are, man, people are like literally not, get off of Etsy. Oh no, stay on Etsy. Stay out of our way. Stay on Etsy and keep selling your shit for $30 and $40. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like looking at some of these, like done on like a glasses and stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
they're pretty damn nice. Whiskey glasses, right there. Bam. He's got something white on his. I can see it. Because it's actually, the video is actually showing him, like showing it actually engraved.
Right. Now check this out. This is an 8x10 frame with 2 lines of etching on it for $130. A
Where the hell
silver
you
frame.
looking?
A silver frame with 2 lines on it. Don't include the picture in it. Just the frame.
And hey, it ships in 1 to 2 days.
Yeah.
There's no way
But
in
my
hell
God.
somebody's selling that. No way people are
Yeah.
buying that.
But, you know, we looked up on Etsy. You're not seeing any 8x10 glass frame with the glass laser etched into it on there.
Hey, Dustin, I'm going to tell you right now, stay off of Etsy.
Yeah.
Seriously, because that's some bullshit. I mean, I'm looking at some of these like engraved whiskey glasses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
$19. Like, come on, man. Your time is worth more than that. Like right here, engrave your photo. Oh, wait, hold on. We got to get it on here.
Okay.
Engrave your photo on 3/16 clear acrylic. Okay.
Okay.
You can choose the width, and you can choose the width and the height. You can choose, right?
Right.
Now, don't get me wrong; they go up. It goes up the bigger it gets.
Right.
Wow, we're just making this show dirty as hell tonight.
Hey.
That's because I'm on here.
Hey, don't matter to me. We're
Right.
finding out more stuff.
They're putting celebrities on these things. Ooh, you're gonna get in trouble for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or watch that shit.
Yeah. Copyrighted.
But here, I'll just, starting at $15. And it's, oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks good. Looks very good. But like I said, oh, it won't show the drop down. So like your width, you know,
Right.
8 inches, $17 to $49.
Right.
What's going on here?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's just showing all the pictures.
Right.
You know, your height. So I mean, it looks like the most expensive one is $140 because it's 36 inches tall.
Right. And that's on acrylic.
Yep.
That can be scratched, broke, you know.
Well, it'll definitely
And
scratch,
everything.
I'll tell you that. But no, like, yeah, stay off Etsy. Stay off
Right.
Etsy. Because it's no good.
But there again, like we said, you're not seeing anything done with glass picture frames.
Yeah.
etched like he did right there.
Yep.
That makes them look better. Because all those you seen right there had to have a light in it at the base of it to light up
Yeah.
and stuff. So, Dustin, you're on to something there.
Yeah.
Keep
Good
it
job.
up.
Good job.
Show that to people and get your orders coming in.
Yep.
I mean, my
I
God,
guarantee.
he sells two, or even if he sells them, let's say, it took him 4 hours, $30 an hour for his laser and his time, be 120. So he sold 100, he sells them for 120, right?
Yeah.
4 of them pays for all his lasers
Yeah.
right off the bat.
Exactly. Yep.
So, and you look at it, you don't have nothing in it except a $4 bottle of black chalk paint
Yep.
that can do several of them, and a $1 to $1.50 picture frame from the dollar store or Family Tree.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's a time consuming, but with two lasers, that's the nice thing. He can have that 10 watt doing one of those and be making stuff with his 5 watt too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that I'm glad you shared that picture, Dustin.
Yeah.
That just goes to show you're learning a lot real quick, trying things out, and
And it
getting
shows
it down.
people that like there's so much you can do. There's
Mhm.
so freaking much you can do with a laser engraver.
Right.
Um,
Because
I
you
know
look
I know
at Joe
Jason and
when
I
he
have
started.
talked.
When Joe started, he
Yeah,
was
I
doing
set
slate
cardboard
tile.
on fire.
Yeah, he was doing slate tiles and
And starting
everything.
fires.
We got everything going, and he goes, "Oh, oh!" And when I told him he could laser engrave on glass frames,
Oh man, I'm
if
gonna
you
tell you
watch
right
our
now.
first or second show, you'll see a little kid jumping up and down,
Oh,
going, "Oh
I
my
had
God!"
morning wood and it was late at night.
Yeah, and he was going out the next day to Dollar General and bought 2 or 3
And I
picture
did.
frames. Yeah, and
And
he
I
did.
did. Matter of
And
fact, I still got my first one over here.
the first one he did with black paper behind it.
Yep.
And it
Which
turned out
that might be the next test with the acrylic.
okay.
Because
But
I don't know how this is turning out.
right.
I don't
But I
know.
mean it's different things like that we've tested and learned and everything. I mean,
But I could
look.
go and get some acrylic paint too and try
Mhm.
that and see if that makes it if there's a difference because that's what you use, correct?
Yeah, that's what I used
Yeah.
on my little round one. Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously
And it
it's
will
different types of paint, but I would
and
be
it
really curious to see what the difference would be.
you can feel it in it a little
Yeah.
bit, but it's frosted. That's what you're wanting on acrylic is the frosting.
Yeah.
Let's see. It showed up
Oh,
there.
yeah, there you go. Actually
Okay.
looks better with the black background.
Right.
It actually makes it stand out more.
Right.
But it does look good with if like what we were looking at, if you had like a little wooden base with the
With a
little
light
light
in it.
inside it. And man, you could buy those on Amazon for shit, I can tell you. You know, I
Well,
have
you
Amazon
can
pulled up
buy
because I'm shopping tonight.
the entire kit. You can buy the black base and
Oh,
the
with the
acrylic
acrylic, yep.
that goes in it, either the round circle or the rectangle, and
Yep.
go down in it. And I'll tell you what. And not only are they making the plastic ones, they're making wooden ones now too.
Wooden what?
Wooden bases with the LED lights in them.
That's what I'm talking about. You can get the wood based ones, yeah,
Yeah,
that have the lights in them.
right. But they got the black plastic ones too.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what to search. Like, I think it would be really cool if you could get the the ones that have like so you can change the color. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, and it does. It works real good. I've got
So
one around here
here's
somewhere.
okay, so here's one 4-piece 5 5.9 inch. There we go with the weird ass measurements again.
Yeah,
Wood rectangle light display pedestal, wooden LED base, blah 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 blah. That one is obviously not different colors. It's just going to be a white.
right.
But for 4 of them, $24.99.
Yeah.
You can
So
get the
that's
round
$6 a
ones.
piece.
The round ones. So like, and I've gotten these before, and they're junk. 27 bucks, 8-piece. They're round, and they got so for like if you were to do like a crystal ball type of epoxy resin, that's why I got them, and
Right.
they were dog shit. Um, 2-piece LED light, yeah, blah 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 blah. I want different colors. All right,
Mm.
here's one. 2-piece wood LED light display. Obviously, just someone that knows how to measure 6 inches.
Right.
Did make it all stupid. Uh, for 3D crystal glass, whatever, $8.49 for 2 of them.
So
And it looks like
you're less than $4.50 a piece.
yep, and it looks like those are USB plug-in.
Yeah.
So
Those are the kinds you want.
yep, you put them into a block or something, you know.
Right.
Oh, here's one that has different colors. Here, you know what? I'm gonna make a TikTok video about measurements. I'm serious. That sounds so bad. It'll probably go viral because people will click on it just to be like, oh shit, what's he gonna measure?
Yeah.
So these little wooden blocks, right?
Right.
Or circles for like the crystal ball type of shit.
Right.
3.94 inch. Why don't you just make it 4?
Right.
Like, why you gotta be difficult? Like, come on. Oh, here we go again. 5.9 inch. Because
Yeah.
you can't have 5.8.
No, you can't have a normal inch on it.
Oh, see, these son of bitches have it all lasered in the middle again in this little ball. It looks cool as hell. Don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
But that's just a light base. And that changes colors
Right.
for 15 bucks. And I
Yep.
can have it here tomorrow.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, man, there's so many things you can do. Like that. Here we go again. 3.94. The little round ones again, 16 bucks for 2 of them, and they got the little remote so you can change all the different colors and shit.
Right.
So yeah, man, there's all kinds of stuff. And it's not expensive when you look at what you're gonna do with it. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
what you're gonna do with it and what you're gonna sell it for.
Right.
So it's gonna pay off.
It is.
Oh,
That's the
it's
same way
done.
with the glass. And we have found that out with a buddy of ours, DJ, on Dragon's Laser Engraving. Go check him out on YouTube. But stay away from the little 4-inch glass picture frames and stuff. And Joe will tell you about them too. They shatter
Yes,
when
they
you
do.
laser them.
And then you almost cut your arm off while you're playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is right on to the paint.
Okay. Now, it looks cool that way if you
It
left the
looks
black
cool that
on
way.
it. Now, the question is when you rub that off, what
Let's-
did it do to it?
All right, watch out, people. I'm going to rub one off.
He's rubbing one off and to see if his measurement is correctly a 3.94 or 5.96.
Yeah. You can't.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, we're definitely going to hell for this show.
Yeah, we are. Hey, maybe we get the ratings up higher that way.
There you go. Like
Hey,
I'm trying to be all gentle because I think it's a piece of glass. And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Ooh, I don't want to.
Oh, yeah, you're going to shatter it and cut your leg off
Yeah.
or cut 2 inches off of it. the rest of it.
Okay. This may be something to
Oh, something to look more into.
it may.
Now, this is where you lasered into the black chalk paint,
Yes,
right?
I lasered right onto the paint, and I
Right.
can feel it when I'm wiping, and it did etch.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how it's gonna look just plain. I mean, I guess if you had a better picture, I just kind of threw something together.
Right.
But well, that one kind of fucked up a little bit, or that one part of it. But okay. Now, granted, it's not cleaned off perfect because my forearms are getting tired. Oh man, we gotta
You
stop
got
this shit.
tired from rubbing one out.
I
Oh.
did.
Oh, that turned out really good.
I mean, granted, like I said, it's not completely cleaned off perfect. I mean, and that was just using rubbing alcohol to clean it off.
Yeah.
But
Hey, you ran onto something there.
there we go. Maybe that's a little better with the light. I don't know.
Only thing you'd have to remember is if you're printing anything on there, you have to reverse it.
Yep. Now,
Then
if
it,
I had a light, let's say,
yeah,
shining up,
yeah, from the bottom of it.
I wonder
Yep.
how that would.
It's got to be right on the edge of it.
I'm trying.
You got your phone?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, you got to put it right on it.
It's sitting
On
on
the
my
acrylic.
phone.
Oh. Well,
I don't know if I like that. But then again,
your phone's too bright.
I don't know if I can turn that down.
Let's see.
Oh, I can. Ooh. All right. This is on the lowest. Where am I at? Okay. I lost my hands. Oh, that stupid light right there.
Yeah, it's just going right there. It's not doing
Yeah,
like
it's
mine
not
is.
going all the way up, but
It
you guys
will.
can
if
you guys can
get
kind of
LED
see
lights.
the finished product.
Right.
So
That
it
turned out
does.
good.
Yeah, like I'm kind of like, okay.
Put something black behind it and turn off the lights.
Shit. Oop. You know what?
Yeah, you can see the frosted. It's
Yeah.
not
So it did frost some. I mean, you can feel it.
right. You can feel the frosting like this, right?
It doesn't scratch off. Oh, look, my titanium dioxide is dry.
Good. Let's try it.
I should. Huh?
Yeah. Just do some design on it and check it out. The big question is it going to laser it black? Or is it going to laser it frosted looking?
Or is it going to melt it?
It ain't going to melt it.
You never know.
Yeah.
I should probably do it at the same. I'm gonna try it at the same. So that what I did those hands on the paint that was at 2800 at 80%.
Right.
So
You know what's funny? That black acrylic cut easier than some of this basswood does.
No shit.
Isn't that amazing?
All right. You know what? We're just gonna do. We're gonna do that. Oh, bastard.
It's an interesting night on testing stuff.
It is. But you know what? I like it. All right.
Yep.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, let's see here what we got. Oh, don't fall off there. Damn it.
That's gonna seriously take 9 minutes. Damn. Good Lord. Okay. Ooh, that's bright. Bright light. Oh, kiss my ass.
What?
No, I can't tell yet.
Okay.
Damn. I thought like I could see something starting and I'm like, "Oh my god, is it like seriously going black?"
Uh huh.
But I think it's
Oh,
just
if
I
it
think
goes
it's just
black, you just came up with something.
yeah. I think it's just taking the titanium off. I don't know. We'll find out.
Have you got your own tech spray in yet? Yep.
Sure do.
Hey, DJ's been loving his
I was
stuff.
kind of hoping to go to the dollar store and try like but they don't sell them. Just like some Zippo lighters. And I was going to test it on that.
Right.
Dollar store doesn't sell that kind of stuff. They're no
No,
fun.
no.
So, and it's like I don't really want to go spend so much on one like at Walmart or something because I know you can get them at Walmart.
Right. Look at,
Um,
hey, go to a convenience store and buy those cheapy Zippo knockoffs,
oh
right?
yeah,
That have that are painted on there.
yep.
Get you some acetone paint remover.
Take the paint off
Take
and
the
then
paint off and then work on designing before you go spend a lot of money for Zippos.
yeah. Because I even looked on Amazon and like, hey, can you get Zippos in bulk? And I was like, oh shit. Like,
Uh-huh.
no, there ain't much of a uh, discount.
No,
Here,
there's
here
not
we
a good
go.
market out there on that, but there is for reselling them.
But look, since I'm on Amazon shopping, see, like, so someone put the Jack Daniels logo onto a Zippo.
Right.
It's $21. But
Mm-hmm.
all right, here we go. Two. No, bro. There's gotta be. That's gotta be wrong.
What?
Zippo 200 classic brush chrome pocket lighter
Uh-huh.
for $15. There's no way.
Not for 200 of them.
No. Maybe that's just like a. Maybe that's like a.
Is that the code number or something
That's
for
what I'm
the,
wondering if it's like a series or something. Because there's no. Because if that was the case, everybody would be doing it.
everybody would buy those in a heartbeat.
Oh God, yeah.
Little grannies would be buying them and hand painting them
Yep.
and out making her money.
All right, here we go. Yeah, no, there's no bulk for them. I'm not, at least not on Amazon that I'm seeing right
Right,
now.
right.
But I mean, if you could though, could you imagine? I mean, any of these lighters, like anything like that, like them little torches, that people use, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah, they must not.
Now, the torches, I don't know if I'd laser them because usually they're full.
Well, true, true.
About the time that thing heats up, I don't want to be in the room with it when it does. I want
Here
to
we
be
go.
back with a fire extinguisher.
Let's see what this guy's got. Bulk lighters. No, I want blank ones. I don't want designs.
No, they don't want to sell you the blank ones
I
'cause they
guess
want to make
not.
money.
Right? Okay, here we go. Wholesale bulk lighters for your shop. No, that's not it. Official Zippo website. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wholesale.
Hey, you got your LLC, so
right? Whoa.
what?
Okay. Whatever website I clicked on, this usaless.com, leading supplier of general merchandise for over 20 years. And right at the top, it goes across auto, batteries, cell phone accessories, condoms, health and beauty, lighters. Like, what's going on? What is going on?
Oh shit.
What again? I can buy a Zippo display. No, I want some blank ass Zippos.
And you can't find them.
I can't, like, at least not, I mean, you can buy them individually,
Right.
but you can't find them like in bulk. Weird. Oh,
Even if
man.
you could buy them in bulk of 15 or 20 would be awesome.
Oh, dude, you'd make your money back so fast it's not even funny.
Right.
I mean, I don't smoke anymore, but I would have a dark rum Zippo.
Oh yeah, I would too.
Just to
Not
be
smoke.
just to be cool.
Yeah. Just to say, they say, well, what is that? Well, go to the Roku channel or Fire Stick.
Well, I would need something to light my cigars.
There you go. Like that big fatty.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy.
So
But
I think
yeah,
this is just taking the titanium off.
you think so?
Mhm.
Not doing anything underneath of it?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's taking it right off. Like, it's coming out clear as hell.
Yeah.
Which kind of gives me an idea, but not an idea. Like if you had a white background,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
That impressed me tonight.
That's cool as shit. That
That
makes
is-
me want to try to cut something, but I don't. Mine are clear.
Yeah. I mean, well, actually, that's thicker than the clear acrylic.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to put them both up there and see if you can see the difference.
Oh, damn. That's like,
Twice.
yeah, almost twice as thick. Nice.
I would say that's a 16th and that's an 8th,
Yeah.
is what I'm looking at.
There we go. Different colors. An 1/8 inch thick. So you can get, how many? 12 pack. So you get 12 pieces, 5x7, clear colored plexiglass sheets for sign craft painting, laser cutting.
Clear.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it looks like they got 1 or 2 clears in there.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have a couple of clears, but that ain't nothing.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh, he found the mother load.
Mm.
Uh-oh, he's ordering already. I can see the money signs going in his eyes. Uh-oh, he added something here. Let's see. Okay. Different. Wow.
It ain't cheap,
No, it ain't cheap.
but there's your pieces, and it's my color.
Right.
Ugh. You can get them in all kinds of different colors.
Right.
But yeah, 2 pieces.
Now I know the pink one you had up there.
Pink.
Mike said it didn't laser very good.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
They both look pink to me.
Any-
I'm a little colorblind. so-
I'm total colorblind. I'm
Oh,
just
are you?
saying.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, when you do the little dots and see the numbers inside of them,
Yeah.
I can only see the ones in black and white.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
When I joined the Army, I passed everything with high numbers, right?
Except.
Got to the eye test, and this doctor's sitting there, and he opens this book up and goes, "Tell me the numbers." And he's flipping it and flipping it and flipping it and flipping it. And I'm going, I don't see shit. I don't see shit. I don't see shit. He gets to the last one. I say, it's got a number 1 in it.
Oh, damn.
He looks at it and goes, "It's in black and white." And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You're colorblind." I said, "I could have told you that before we started."
Yeah, why'd we go through all this?
And that took me out of over 70% of the jobs in the military
Wow.
because of color blindness. But what they didn't realize, see, I was in an infantry unit as a radio repairman and operator, right? And we're flying in a helicopter during a training deal. What the captain didn't realize, when I'm up in the air and they got camouflage over their Jeeps and their APCs and all this, UPCs, I can tell you what's underneath of it because I'm colorblind. I can see through it.
What?
Yeah, I can see through the camouflage netting and tell you exactly what's underneath.
Oh, the
of it.
netting. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, man, you got superpowers.
yeah. The captain went, "Really?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, I can tell you what's down there and how many guys are down there."
There you go. Garbage.
Okay.
As you can see through it. It
Yeah.
didn't. If you rub it, you can
Yeah.
feel it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And if you turn it towards the light, well, I guess, you know what? Let's wipe it off and see what happens.
Let's wipe it off and see. Hey, we're
Rubbing one
testing
again.
tonight.
Rubbing one again.
That's right. He found a site to get his condom, so he had to rub it again.
That's right. Okay, well, it did a little-ish.
Damn, I know what he's going to talk about on his gaming show next time he's on there.
Right, rubbing it.
He's going to talk about measurements. Who does this 3.94?
Yeah, that's a damn conversation right there.
Oh, you'll get Nick in on that, and he'll just add to it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'm kind of confused.
Okay. Yep, it did it. It actually gave it a solid frost look. Now,
Yeah.
if you had a light to put underneath of it, like I did,
Experiments. Where are we at? Oh.
yep, it did it.
Oh, shit. I mean, I do have this on very. Hold on.
Yeah.
Turn
But
it
when
up.
you get it above where it's reflecting off the computer up there, look at that. That shows up perfect.
Oh, shit. Almost dropped my phone.
Hello, Carrie. Oh, look at that. That showed up real good, Joe.
So,
Now you know how to do it on acrylic using that when you get the lights underneath of it. Because that showed up a clear, smooth frost compared to your other ones.
That actually showed up better than. Huh.
Just found out something, didn't we?
And like I said, that was. What'd I say that was at? That was at 2,800 speed at 80%.
Okay, if you drop that down to 2,000 at 100%.
Well, you know. Huh.
Or even left it at the 2,800 and bumped it up to 100%.
To 100.
But I like it the way it is because get your acrylic and fill it where you lasered it in, where your name is at, and see if you can feel it on there, how smooth
But see,
it is.
that's what's goofy about this because I don't feel it.
Okay. That way, if you laser it on it, they could have it turned in any direction and wouldn't worry about rough cleaning it.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to. I'm rubbing my acrylic.
Is it the 3.94 or the 5.9?
Probably more like a 3.94.
Okay.
But Like I seriously cannot feel it. And that actually, like I said, that
See,
actually
it turned out really good.
too close.
It's a solid look across there.
Yeah. Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Now I'll tell you
Shit.
something else. If you do a bigger piece or do another test with that, put the titanium dioxide on there,
Uh-huh.
let it dry, then get you a new brush and put another layer
Another coat
over
over it.
top of it. Make sure it's completely dry though. Right? And do it from that. And I'll bet you get a better frosted, which the frost looks real good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try something.
Yep.
If I was to
I
put a
can see that real
black
good.
background on it.
I can see it real good.
So if you put a black background on it in a frame, it would look really good. I wish it would be a little brighter, but it's all about the experiments.
Well, what you would do is laser your design on it on front in titanium. And then when you're done with it, flip it
Paint it
over
black.
and paint the back with black chalk paint.
Yeah. It would probably take a couple, 2 or 3 coats, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or like my idea, sticking it in a wood base with different color lights.
Uh-huh.
And then you'd be able to actually cut out your shape so you wouldn't have to have a square or something. You
Right.
could,
Right.
you know, make like a little ghost or something.
Right. Now they say on 20-watt lasers you can cut clear acrylic
Yeah.
on a 20-watt.
Don't tempt me to buy one.
Well, it's something you need to test
I'll be
on
showing
your.
up on your doorstep with suitcase and laser engravers.
Yeah, that's all right. We can make room.
But you got space on your bus?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I actually could. I could turn it into a rolling house shop.
there you go. But yeah, that's like interesting. Like so we tried black chalk paint 2 different ways.
Right.
We tried the titanium dioxide. I will tell you, it does nothing without any of that
Right.
other than melts it. Um, so yeah, very interesting. I like it.
Isn't it interesting all the way through? But
It
we
has.
do know the 5-watt and 10-watt will cut different colors of
Yeah.
acrylic. And it did it real quick. I cut that hole real quick. I mean, you could cut a set of earrings out of black acrylic in no time.
All right, I'm not going to repaint it. I wonder if I painted it, if I could cut it.
You'd have to paint both sides.
Would it have to be both sides?
Well, yeah, because you're clear all the way through.
Yeah.
So we want the laser to pick something up and go in between.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would or not.
I don't think it would, because I think once you get through the layer of paint, well, no, it might, because it.
It depends on how slow and what power you have it at.
Well, I would think you'd have to go 100%.
You go up. Well, that's what I did when I cut
Yeah.
this. I went 600 power and 100%, or 100% power, 600 speed.
600 speed, yeah.
And it didn't melt it. It cut right through it. But
And it's smooth.
this is black all the way through.
Yeah. Well, gonna have to test some stuff.
I'm going to have to test that out too. I've got a bunch of these little clear ones.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That is interesting, though.
Very. Very.
But out of all the testing you did tonight, the black chalk paint did good
It did. It
in
did.
both situations.
Yeah.
But the titanium, I think, did the best, clearest
Well,
with the leather.
so I'm kind of looking at both. I know it's hard to
Right.
tell. Let me. Oop. So I did like these little hands or whatever,
Right.
and you see, I mean, you could see it, and it's frosted. You can actually feel it,
Uh-huh.
but it's not popping.
Right.
This, oh God, it's so hard to do. You
Yeah.
can't. Ugh,
Well, go
right?
down a little bit. Go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. Down. Now we can see the Joe in the white.
Yeah. Backwards.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right
So I
there.
mean, you can see it, and
Right.
it gave bleh, man, I can't talk this week. Um, it gave it that frosted look, but you can't feel it.
And that's what
So
I like
yeah,
because
very,
it's smooth on both sides.
yeah.
Just like when you laser etch glass, it's rough on whichever side you do it on. You feel it.
So now my brain's thinking again. So what if you took a really thick piece of acrylic? Would it make it look like it's in the center?
I don't know. I was watching a YouTube video of a company that created the lasers
Uh-huh.
that does those crystal blocks and puts the picture
Yep.
inside. I was watching one of those videos, but you're talking a $25,000 piece of equipment.
Oh, don't tempt me. Oh.
Yeah, don't tempt you for moving out of the house. Yeah,
Oh shit. Get that bus ready.
that's right. Stuff. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that is cool as can be.
Hmm. Oh, the ideas. This is so bad.
Yeah, it is. I
And
mean,
what's even worse is I still got 3 more pieces of acrylic I can play with.
that's good. That's good.
And I like those because they come with like this sticky paper on both sides. Because
Uh-huh.
it's a some bitch to try to get it started to peel
I
off.
know it is. These do the same thing.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice. So it like
It
it
protects it.
protects it. And so you don't have like all these smudges like mine does because I've had my hands all over it. But
Right.
um no, I kind of like that. That's very interesting. So
Hey,
now maybe slow the speed down a little bit,
okay.
maybe up the power, see if it turns out a brighter frosted look, you know?
How many? Okay. Now we're going to stay on the same subject, but switch it just up a little here.
Okay,
Right? You got a motorcycle, don't you?
I do.
Does it have a windshield on it?
No.
Okay. You know the guys that have the little clear windshields
Oh,
and
I mean, I've
things?
got a couple of them for it. I just haven't put them on.
Your brain didn't kick in, did it?
Oh no, I know where you're going with this. Yep.
Because with the titanium, it's smooth on both sides. You can
Yeah.
still clean your windshield.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know how you do that though, because they're curved.
Ah. Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
not completely flat.
Well, I know that, but
Yeah.
yeah, that would be you'd have to do it in little emblems
Sections.
on the sides where you tilt it up
Yep.
and stuff. But going clear across it with it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or do it
Uh-huh.
like you do your multiple
Yeah.
pictures, but you'd have to test and see where you'd need your settings for each angle type of. I mean that just sounds like way too much work.
It is. It's a lot of work, but it
Actually, ooh,
comes up with cool stuff.
ooh, huh? The smoke is going.
Uh-oh.
What if you were to somehow put that on a rotary? Then you'd be able to do it
Yeah, you could.
because it's gonna flip that windshield. No different than a tumbler.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That'd be a trick.
Yeah. Sorry, I need a bigger laser.
Yeah, because I got to get a bigger rotary tool.
Yep. But no, like I mean that's essentially how you would do it.
Yeah,
Because if it turns your laser, you're going to have that same distance, so it would turn out that way.
right. It's the same thing as when I do the Christmas bulbs.
Yeah,
They're rounded.
exactly.
Only you'd have to
Christmas
have a
bulbs,
bigger
glasses.
and build you a big thing up above it where your laser would be so far away where this thing could
Yeah.
walk across there in the length it needs to.
Yep. Bam, we got it figured out.
But you know what's cool is most of those, especially the big tall windshields, they're flat at the top. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, there's so much shit you can
But
do.
that could be done with the titanium dioxide in your laser
Yep.
because it would be smooth where they could wipe it off and keep their windshield clean
Yep.
and not mess up.
Hmm.
Or anything like that. Oh, shit. You got me wondering now about these plastic containers.
Now the question is, how do you put an image on a colored piece of acrylic?
You had to do your image and paint it black on the back. You'd have to.
I mean, but would it go through? You know what I'm saying? To the black? Like, let's say I had a black piece of acrylic and I wanted that frosted. Would I use the titanium? Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern?
I'm thinking here. If you put the white titanium on here, is it going to laser it frosted looking or
Yeah.
laser it in black because it is black?
Yeah, because it didn't laser black on the clear. So what would it do to, let's just say, a black piece? Because then there's your black background. You could literally cut your black acrylic to fit your frame.
Next week I will test this piece.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can cut your black acrylic to fit your 8x5 picture frame
Uh-huh.
and then put your picture on it. Would it come out white and frosted or?
I don't know.
Oh, experiments.
It is. It's experimental time.
Now, you know what? I may just have to get some black acrylic pieces. I'm already looking at these gaming earbuds because I'm tired of, I mean, don't get me wrong, these headphones are, I mean, they're okay for doing podcasting, but I'm going to tell you right now, they're badass when it comes to gaming. Like, I can hear footsteps and I know exactly what direction they're coming from.
That's
Dustin
good.
said it will. Sending up.
Okay.
He's already done it.
He's already done it. He's a step ahead of us. Oh my God.
Oh, the student has become the teacher.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I
Hell
don't put
no.
nobody down for learning more. And
Good. Now, Dustin, teach me how to do a. What the hell is that?
we may have to make Dustin a co-host on our show.
No
since he's
shit.
coming up with stuff.
He's going to
Hey.
take my spot.
No,
All right, I got to share this. Is this something you did, Dustin? Is there a way to zoom in on that son bitch?
That is a.
Well, it's definitely see-through.
No, it's not see-through.
Oh, I think it is because I can see the. If you look at the bottom of the card,
Uh-huh.
like just above the dotted line. You can
Right.
see the pattern through it.
Okay.
But
But is that done on acrylic or is that done on a black business card?
he just messaged me and said that's acrylic.
Hmm. Man, there's no
Uh,
way to zoom
no, he
in on
said
that.
it's not see through.
No, that's black.
That looks see through to me.
Now, is that straight lasering on it? That is acrylic.
Yeah,
Is that straight lasering on it?
yeah. Curious.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Mm.
We're going to find out.
Oh hell.
We are going to find out.
That's lasering straight on it, nothing put on there? Okay. We'll go back to this.
We are going to find out here.
That is very interesting.
That is.
So you didn't have to put any titanium dioxide on it, or because if that's the case, man, if it turns out white like that, that's there's a game changer.
Okay, let's see here. I want to do it. What speed? I'm going to try 1,000 at 80% power.
Those are really thin. Okay. Well, I've seen people laser their phones, and it's like, I should not try that.
I was just looking at an old phone of mine.
Giving you ideas, huh?
All right. Oh, come on, get over here. Let's see where you're at. We're going to find out if this does or not. Okay, here we go. And I'm doing this at
Would you say 1,000?
1200 speed
Ooh.
at 90% power.
Ooh.
We're going to find out. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. I need to make sure that is a fill. Okay. We'll find out. It's going.
How long is that going to take?
Minute and a half.
And you didn't put nothing on it, right?
I
It's
just put a letter.
Okay. No, I mean, you didn't.
No.
Okay.
It's right above that hole that I cut.
Oh, okay. I'd be really curious because, man, you can put a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah. Hey, we may have found out a lot tonight on this stuff.
Yeah. Now I just got to learn how to do photos.
Oh. No.
It did not.
Oh, you can't see it. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It cut into it.
Oh.
So,
Hmm.
let me try a lesser power. Because that melted into it. You know it?
You ready for another photo?
Yeah.
This one's going to blow your mind.
A second. Okay. We're doing, no, I want it lower than 80.
You trying something different?
Yeah, I'm going to try the same thing at a lower power. Okay, let's see this. Oh, material test on it.
Yes, sir.
What can you read the speeds?
Yep. Now, is that done with a 5 or a 10 watt? But I can tell you right now, that is 1,000 to 3,000 speed from 10 to 100%.
Okay. If that's the case,
So maybe you went too slow.
I did.
I would try, I think that's 3,000. I would try 3,000 at
I'm
10%.
going at 3,900 and try that. At 50% power, what should that be? That should be the middle range.
That's with
And
a
it-
5 watt, he said.
and that's where the 5 was. Oh, let's find out here.
Okay.
See where I'm at.
I would say his best, looking at this test,
Yeah.
is either, well, no, because it does get brighter. What's it? 1889 speed at 10 honestly, it looks like 10%.
Oh, okay.
10% is probably your best bet on power.
Okay. Let's give this a shot.
Because that whole column of 10% is nice looking.
Okay. And you said speed about mid range. Let's go mid range. Is what?
Well, I mean, it's on an angle. I mean, he's got it. Try 3,000.
3,000. Got it. Okay.
Ooh, I got to get my little butt to bed soon.
I know. We'll try this and then we'll wrap things
Yeah.
up. This is interesting.
It is.
Here we go. Going to take
Because-
18 seconds.
Because if that doesn't work, then you gotta wonder, does the thickness of the acrylic play a part in it?
Yes.
Because these are very thin.
Right. Oh.
Uh-oh, he found something. Here, let me take the damn picture down. Oh, now did it? Oh,
That's the second one. The first one, oh, get over there, camera.
the first one's just,
Dug into it.
yeah.
But that there, it's not perfectly readable on there, but it did lighten the color up.
Yeah.
So that's some testing I'll have to do when I get
So there's
bigger
something to
acrylic.
experiment with. Yeah.
That was 3,000 at 10%.
Yeah.
Well, I just did 3,000 at 10%. Yeah, that one was.
I can
Yeah.
I can see it from there when you held it up. Oh yeah.
Can you?
It's not as
Yeah,
bright
The
as
student became the teacher. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dustin. That's
Yeah.
right, brother. Hey, we don't knock nobody for figuring out stuff before we do.
like I
That's
said, it's almost like
everybody's got to learn together.
the acrylic, the more power that you use, it just digs in. Whereas it kind of like you can do paper.
Mhm.
You're literally just scratching the surface.
Yeah, kind of the same way I've done denim.
Yeah.
That turned out interesting, though.
Yeah.
That really did. But cutting through it, I really like that part.
Yeah. That. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. keychains, earrings, all that good stuff.
All the ideas going through my head right now.
Now, when I lay it down and take a picture of it, it looks like what he had on his.
Really?
When I hold it up close and
It's
at an
not as
angle, you
bright?
can't see it.
Really?
Yeah, when I hold it down like that in the dark, I can see it real good.
Hmm.
I can even see the K that I burn into it.
Well, yeah.
That really melted in. That actually, it didn't melt. It cut into it. It engraved. I mean, when it said it engraved into it.
Nice. Okay. Well, there we go.
And
There's
that didn't
something,
even hardly scratch it. The other
there's
one
something
did.
to play with.
Yep. Next on the order list is some acrylic.
Oh,
Big sheets.
I'm gonna go get in bed right now and get on Amazon.
I know. I'm waiting for these metal business cards to come in.
That'd be cool.
Then I'm going to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Because couldn't like you would just use, are they black or are they?
There are a multitude of colors.
Okay.
I got multiple colors off Temu. Yeah, I got what was it? 50, no, 100, 300 of them for $18
Damn.
in different colors.
Yeah.
And they're regular business cards. So we will see because I've got.
I'd be curious if you have to spray them.
No, you don't. The only ones you'd have to spray would be the silver ones.
Yeah.
The stainless. The black, the gold, the red, no. That all comes out real good.
Okay.
So that I've got some ideas because I know a lot of real estate people.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You can make special deals for their customers that buy a house. See, I've already done that once. I got to find that file. I've got a file where I cut out a key and put the homeowner's name in the middle of it and around the key edge back here, the real estate company that sold them to them, and on the backside, the phone number.
Oh, nice.
And they hand it to them whenever they get into their house.
Yep.
Key to their house.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's funny because I know I'm friends with a realtor here in town.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. There's all kinds of little things like that you can do.
Oh, yeah. So. Specialty items for special people,
Yeah.
But anyway, folks, we want to thank everybody in the chat room. Dustin, we really want to thank you.
Yes.
Maybe next week I'll send you a link and get you on here.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We'll do some talking and see some more of the stuff that you've come up with and show us your 10 watt that you got.
Yeah. Yeah. And dude, keep going, man. Like you're killing it.
You
are killing it. So
Jeremy, hey, how you doing, brother? And then before we get out of here, make sure everybody go check out Dark Realm TV on the Roku and on the Fire Stick. $4.99 a month or $49.99 a year, and you get 2 or 3 months good with it on the Roku channel that way and on Fire Stick. And we have great shows over there.
We have a big premiere tomorrow. Ghost and Us.
Yeah.
And
good deal.
And we were just in talks. Was it this week? Earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Of someone that's going to be coming to the network.
Why?
Looky. There's Joe.
Hi.
Say hi. Tell him hi. You go back in there, okay? I know.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, we already have some great shows, and there's some great shows coming.
Right. So, but everybody, thank you for joining us tonight. If you joined in late, watch the replay. We had a
Yeah.
lot of fun learning
There's
different
a lot of info,
projects and different. There's a lot of info on here.
and I didn't start a fire tonight.
No, he didn't.
Nope,
He tried to melt through acrylic, but
I did.
hey, that's just part of it and everything. But join us every Thursday night here on the Laser Show, and we'll try to get more topics going. Tonight was great. Dustin
Yes.
helped out a lot. You may see Dustin coming on here with us, showing more of his work because we showed
Yes.
some of it tonight. Really impressive work.
Yeah.
So check them out, and we'll see you next Thursday here on the Laser Show. Everybody have a good evening.